Welcome to Perpetual-Time. My name is Photi, and today we're going to be reviewing the Platinum Rolex Day-Date Photi 228206. Now I actually have the watch here in front of me. So as you can see, this watch is full solid platinum. Also, it comes with its blue original factory diamond dial. Now when you're buying one of these watches, if you're buying it pre-owned, you should always check to see if the dial is original, because a lot of day-dates, platinums, yellow golds, rose golds, whether it's the older series or the new series, it's very important that the dial is checked by professionals such as myself or anyone else that has qualifications of WASTEP, etc. The experience is important for the dial to be checked. Now this actual watch is extremely heavy because it's made of solid platinum, and it has the 3255 movement inside. Now the 3255 movement has had issues with noise of the rotor, but now has been rectified. For me, the 3255 is no way as good as the 3155. Rolex advertised the movement on this watch as being more accurate than the previous 3155. In my experience, I would say that I prefer the 3155 movement, which is actually found in the 36mm Rolex Day-Date Platinum. This is the 3155 movement, and we have the 3255. Now the reference of this one is the 118346. Both are platinum and both are factory. On this particular one is the factory diamond bezel and the factory diamond dial. Now just going back to the Day-Date Photi, this watch actually sits very well on the wrist, so I'm just going to actually put it on now. I'm just going to take my watch off. Straight away you feel how well this watch sits on the wrist, how it looks. I think it's fair to say this watch is what I call stealth wealth. Looking at this watch, I think you would have to be, I won't say educated, but you'd have to know a bit about watches to know what it is, because to anyone else this watch could look stainless steel or even white gold. So you'll find some people tend to wear a white gold and put on a blue dial to make it look platinum, but this can actually pass off as a stainless steel watch. So this is why we call it stealth wealth. Now, some people prefer to wear a watch that doesn't look expensive, but they know it's expensive. So it's all about preferences. So this watch is price on request by Rolex, but on the grey market, I don't really like to call it the grey market, but it's known as a grey market, meaning that if you were to buy this watch from a non-AD authorized dealer, it's around 70 to 80,000. 70 to 80,000 is a lot of money, and with 70 to 80,000 you can buy one other particular brand of watch, or another Rolex say, or quite a few watches. Would I buy this watch? My only concern on this watch is the weight, but then some people would see that as a pro. As a watchmaker, polishing these watches can be quite challenging because platinum is quite hard precious metal. On the upside though, platinum doesn't go yellow. Some brands use white gold that can start to go yellow because of the palladium or the rhodium plating. So the positive is that it's solid platinum, but also some people may see this as too weighty. So some people may say that it's too heavy. Now the actual weight of this watch is 260 grams, which is 9.2 ounces. So that is the weight of approximately, can we figure out what that would be the weight of? What is it? Can you Google it? Have you got your phone on you? 6 eggs, tennis racket, 2 cricket balls, 3 cups of almonds. Regarding value of this watch, for me, if you were to buy this watch from an AD, you're fortunate enough to buy from an AD, then you will make a profit. Now, we're in 2023 now, so it's January 2023. At this moment in time, I would say that buying this watch from an AD at the recommended retail price, then chances of losing are pretty slim, considering it's on its original diamond out. Now, buying on the grey market at 70 to 80,000 for me is a bit of a gamble, considering that the John Mayer 18 karat gold green dial Daytona has now dropped vastly. So the market is volatile. But if you're fortunate enough to buy this watch at the recommended retail price, I would highly suggest, and you can afford it, I would highly suggest buying one. Another issue with this watch is on the 18 karat, the rose gold models, yellow gold models, you'll find that the bracelet is it's the same thickness, but because it's gold, you'll find that the actual bracelet can actually bend. So you'll see, if you were to put the bracelet, if you look at the bracelet from a side view, you can actually see that it can bend if there's any stress, whether it's because it's worn extremely tight. That may happen, but I've seen where unfortunately people have actually either, believe it or not, stamped on the watch, or have actually dropped the watch, or when they've had an altercation, we've had to rejig the bracelet. Now, I've not really seen that on the older day-dates, because the bracelet on the older day-dates, such as this platinum day-date, even on the gold ones, they do wear, but I've never seen them actually bend from the end link. So that's what I have seen on this particular model. Now, this day-date Photi isn't actually for sale. Now, however, if you are wanting a platinum day-date, this 36mm 118346 full box and papers with Rolex service is for sale on my website. All factory set, everything on this watch is fully original. This is a long-term investment piece, in my opinion. So this is much cheaper than buying this watch on the grey market. Now, I've decided what I want to give this watch on movement wise, which is 3 out of 5. And the reason why I gave it 3 out of 5 is because from my experience at this moment in time, I've only had a small amount of experience on this watch in my workshop, but from speaking to other watchmakers, I've seen that there is issues with this particular caliber. So the 3255, personally I think the 3155 is a better caliber. I can understand and appreciate that they have modified the rotor on it, so it's a ball bearing system, unlike the 3155 where it's just a actual axle post, which does wear. But for me, I prefer the 3155. Aesthetics, I would say probably 5 out of 5. I do actually like the look of the watch, and I do like that it's stealth wealth. Reliability, going back, I would say 3 out of 5. It's just that movement that I just don't. I think it could be better. Practicality, I would say 3 out of 5. Can you wear this watch every day? This is a hard one for me. Would I wear this watch every day? Most probably no. I don't think I would wear it every single day. I mean, I wear my Submariner every day, steel and gold, and my IWC, but I don't think I'd wear a platinum piece every day. Value, I would say, is around 4 out of 5. I do think you do get value for money, especially if you buy straight from an AD. So overall, it's 3 out of 5 on this Rolex day-date.